This video is going to be me going into an in-depth analysis of a dropshipping / e-commerce website, and I'm going to be sharing my thoughts of what I look for when I'm analyzing a website and what I deem as actually good things in a website. So this video is aimed at people who are kind of new to the game and they're looking to get started with building maybe their first website, and they don't really know what sort of things to put on their website and how a website should look. And after this video, you should have a clearer insight on what makes a good dropshipping website so you can integrate that into your own brand. Now, I've only been doing this for about 6 months, so I'm also a relative beginner to the game, but I'm starting to build up a lot more knowledge now, and hopefully you can learn something from this video. I've also been documenting every single day of my journey, so if you're new, check out my vlogs. You should find them on my channel. I mean, I post every single day, so I'm sure you'll see them. Alright guys, so this is the website that we're going to be going over today. It is Exchange Life, and they run a custom jewelry store, so they've got all of this like custom jewelry with like different countries on it. They kind of like snap together. So it's for people that travel. It's for people that have maybe long distance girlfriends or boyfriends. And you can see like they do these cute little like snap together jewelry, stuff like that. And it's all about creating this bond with somebody that is sort of lives far away from you. And as you can see, I'm almost 100% sure they're a dropshipping website. I've seen these products on AliExpress before. So they do all their advertising on Facebook. They're running so much traffic on Facebook. And I think they're making quite a lot of money as well from this. So definitely a good brand to look at, and their website is just beautiful. I love it so much, and that's why I decided to do a case study on it. Right, so let's get into my analysis of this website. Obviously, this is in desktop view right now, but we're going to be looking at the mobile view because that's where a lot of the traffic actually goes. All right, so we'll start off with the products page. They use the same template on all of their products pretty much. So they have this high quality render at the start, and you can see they've got money back guarantee at the top, flash sale. They've got a really nice photo, and this like changes depending on the variant, so this like cycles through. And then they've got this slide which shows the offer, and then they've got this side which shows their social proof. And they're the only 3 products images they actually have on their website. Literally just these 3 photos for the products, and only one of them actually shows the products. The rest is just the offer and the social proof. So if you were to get anything from this, understand social proof and the offer are like very important for getting that on the products page in people's faces. So then they've got this straight underneath where you can like choose your variants. They've got this flash sale thing here with a timer. The flash sale is everywhere. They're really trying to get the urgency involved. And then this is their like main bit of copy. So they've got the description, size of materials, engraving, shipping, and money back guarantee. And then they've also got their reviews right underneath it from Trustpilot. If you can get Trustpilot reviews on your website, that is great for social proof. But obviously when you're starting out, it's difficult because you do actually need real people to review your products, and if you're just starting out, you're not going to have any reviews. So this is probably one to work for when you scale the brand a little bit. All right, so if you click into these little boxes here, you get all of this copy here. So you get the description, and there's actually a lot of interesting stuff that they've got in the paragraph here. So this line here, designed to bridge the distance no matter how far apart you may be. Notice that they're talking about the emotion that you get when you buy the product. They're not actually talking about what the product does. And you'll notice this is a theme throughout their entire website. So they're selling the emotion here, designed to build the bridge, blah, blah, blah. Then they've got this paragraph here saying it's perfect for long-distance relationships, international friendships, family members, abroad, exchange students, or anyone trying to build a meaningful connection in different countries. So they're talking about the actual customer here. They're talking, if you are these people, this product is perfect for you, buy it. Here they've got an explanation of the product, which is pretty basic. But notice, before they even get onto the explanation of the products, they've already talked about the emotion you get when you buy it, and then they're talking about the high quality of the product, water resistant stainless steel and real gold. Don't know if it is real or not, but that's what they're saying. And then they've got this talking about who the customer should be before they even get onto what the product actually does. And then they've got this at the bottom, which is probably bullshit, saying it's voted the #1 most meaningful gift. Who's voted for this? I don't know. Nobody knows. Anyways, moving on. So then they've got some very detailed instruction on the size and the materials of the actual product. And this just increases the customer confidence. They're going to be more likely to buy it if they can see all these details about the product. Pretty obvious. And then they've got this here. So obviously when you're buying this product, you've got to like pick the quote that you want on the back of it. They do like a little custom quote. And they've literally got here instructions on exactly what people put on the back of their bracelets. And I think this is because like they've literally put, here are some messages engraved on the back of our pieces by previous customers to inspire you. I think they've put this in there very deliberately because they want to reduce the thinking process of the customers. People are such little bots. Like you have to tell them exactly what to do, and telling them what to put on their little engraving I think that's actually probably increasing their conversion rate, because it's like reducing the number of steps that the customer has to take. And I think people can get overwhelmed very easily. And if they come on this website, they're like, I don't know what to engrave on my bracelet. It's going to be too difficult. I don't know what to engrave on my necklace. Then this little process here is going to really make it a lot easier for them to actually put their order through. So that's why I think they've done that. Then they've got some cheeky stuff in the warranty. You can also add an extended lifetime warranty that covers any breakage, even if it was your own fault. I think this is just an upsell for them to get more money. And then they've got this thing here. Once you've received your order, we'll do our best to ship it as soon as possible. So guys, I think they're a dropshipping website, which means they have like over 2 weeks to waffle. Like they know that their product isn't getting to the customer for like at least 2 weeks, but they're trying to make this process sound as like good as possible, if you know what I mean. If you told the customer, yeah, you ain't getting your product for like 14 days, they're not going to buy it. But if you say it like this, once we've received your order, we will do our best to have it shipped as soon as possible. The average fulfillment time is 2 to 3 business days, so that's up to 5 days, because we create our products one by one to ensure the highest possible quality. What they're saying is, it takes 5 days for us to make your product. And then, if you choose the priority processing, which is another upsell, your item will be fast-tracked to the front of the line to be created first and sent out in the next 24 hours. The shipping method in itself is not faster. Priority processing just means the engraving process. So this could literally mean nothing. Even if you buy this priority processing, it might change literally nothing, because they can just say that the shipping took longer. No one's actually going to know. So as I put here, this could be complete bollocks. There is no guarantee of any speed up in time. It's a good upsell to run on your website. Then this is just returns down here. They got some stuff on changing after ordering, but basically this is all really clear instructions on how the returns work. And this is just helps with clarification. These answers the typical questions that people have, typical reservations customers have. Like they're like, oh, I don't know, will I get my order back? What if the address is wrong? Like this explains exactly what will happen if they do make those mistakes. And then on the right here, they've just got the money back guarantee, explaining it really simply. These things like money back guarantee and shipping, returns and warranty, they're on all the big websites. And it's really important you have these, because your customers are going to feel more confident when they buy your product, because they know that they can get their money back if they need to. Also, it is actually against the law in Europe anyway to sell something and not offer a 30-day money back guarantee. And they've only got a 14-day here. And I think that's because they're running a custom product, so you don't have to actually abide by those laws. But notice that they're still running the 14-day money-back guarantee, because this is over the long run. It's going to help get more revenue. And even though some people might return it, overall, it's going to be a lot more profit if you announce things like this, because it just increases the conversion rate by so much. All right, if we go down the website a bit, they've got some upsells for other collections and other products. And then they've got this little banner here, which is just for aesthetics, but it does really help to break up the page a lot. They've got a really beautiful image here. This is like just so bright and colourful. It just makes it look so professional. It's like professionally shot. And there's also a little bit more copy of why people should buy it. Then they've got this little comparison table here. This is all on the products. And you can see like they got our jewellery here, normal jewellery here. And this is just all advertising the USP. And if you look at the things that they've got here, USP is unique selling point, if you didn't know that already. But if you have a look here, all the things they talk about is just like emotion and feeling. It's nothing actually quantifiable. They've just got personal memories or connections. Each piece is unique, make it truly your own. Gift box, okay. High quality materials, fair enough. And then we'll make sure the memories last for forever. Isn't that nice? They've got FAQs. This is also really important to put on your website. You want to put yourself in the mind frame of like an anxious customer when they're trying to buy it. What reservations are holding them back from buying? You need to convince them in this section that they should buy it. So how long will it take to receive my order? When they click that, you need to be convincing them that actually, even if they do have to wait, it's not the end of the world. And then they've got reviews at the bottom. And I was actually really surprised. They have a really low number of reviews on this product. And I think that's because they have so much social proof on the website that they don't even need to have a lot of reviews, because they've just persuaded people throughout the entire process that they're a legit company because of all the social proof that they've shown. They've got Trustpilot badges, they've got testimonials, all of that. You'll see it when we do the homepage. And they've got this one review here with photos, and I don't even know if this is real. They could have just typed this out. So who knows? And then they've just got the footer. You may also like handmade with love, and then flash sale. So that's the product page. Pretty bloody good in my opinion. It's so aesthetic, and they've got a lot of really interesting techniques, especially in the copy here. Right, let's move on to the homepage. Straight away, they've got this banner at the top. This cycles between worldwide shipping, flash sale availability, and money back guarantee. Then they've got this really high quality video render of the product in the gift box. If you're starting out to drop shipping, you're not going to be able to create anything like this. This is like they've paid people to make this probably, and it does look really clean. But you could equally just have a video or like a little highlight reel or a photo of your product, or even just use products from the supplier. Photos from the supplier, sorry. Then they've got this urgency, flash sale, and social proof. So already they've got high quality render, urgency, and social proof. And then here, waterproof and won't fade. They're already starting to like build the quality image of their product as well. Because guys, if you can create a high perceived value of your product, you can sell it for a lot more. Someone's getting arrested in the background. Mate, they're coming to get me. Guys, I'm sorry. Dropshipping's legal, I promise. Then they got this email sign up. I guarantee you this wheel lands on 10% off every single time. This is just to collect people's email addresses so then they can send out email marketing campaigns. You guys should definitely get some sort of email sign up thing pop up as soon as people get on your website. Because once you have people's emails, you can sell them products and you don't have to pay for email traffic because you literally can just send them an email. And they've signed up to it as well because they thought they were going to win mystery discount. So you got this little collection thing of showing some of their key products. Then they got more reviews here from Trustpilot, just building that social proof image already. I got charm collection, and then here they've got some very good testimonials. So they've got this copy here which has thousands have connected with their friends. They're creating fear of missing out and also establishing themselves as a big trustable brand. They're showing the demographics here. Hashtag one gift for daughter. I bet they've got like hashtag one gift for mum, hashtag one gift for dad as well. Just trying to appeal to as wide an audience as they can. They're speaking to audience with these 4 key bullet points here with like all this bollocks. And I actually wrote here like what I actually thought they were trying to accomplish with each of these bullet points. This top one's speaking to the audience. This one's talking about high quality. This one's saying designed with care, designed with love or something. This makes them seem unique and high value. And then again with high value, real 18 karat gold to ensure your memories last forever. So if you buy this product, guys, you don't just get a gold coin. Your memories actually last forever as well. That is a guarantee. One of the bullet points on their website. So there you go. And then they got this. This is really good. I like this a lot. Not a lot of dropshipping websites actually have this. So they've got a story from the actual founder of the website, this Donny here, Tristan. What a little cutie. Saying actually why he started the company. Now, this is probably bollocks. I reckon this guy started it just to make some coin like I'm doing. But he said that he's traveled to the United States for a year of school. Being in another country was amazing and it changed my life in many ways. So I started Exchange Life to capture all the memories and experiences. Whether that's true or not, they've got this gigantic photo of this woman here with like all the products laid out. This is just like making people, I don't know why, but I think people just trust women a lot more than they trust guys, especially in like a business context. So this is I think they've put this here deliberately and made him really small. And if you look at the copy here, while abroad I realized how special it was to share memories and feelings with other people from a different place. And I think the point of this little sentence is to just say, I am one of you. You know, I understand what you want and I'm going to give it to you. And they're trying to get in the head of the audience here. I think that's what the purpose of this is, and it also just builds trust as well because they know it's like a real person behind it. Like, oh yeah, Tristan, he looks like a nice guy. I'll buy his jewelry. And it even has a photo of him. The photo's small, and the woman's face is much more present, which I just touched on as well. And they got another collection, and then they got these really high quality review style photos. And if you look here, it literally says "Exchange Life on you." So they're already painting the picture in the customer's head that they're going to be wearing their jewelry. This is what it might look like when they wear it. And then they got the FAQs again. And look at this. One of them is literally, I'm worried about the quality. How does the money back guarantee work? This is exactly what people are thinking. Once you've convinced them that they're not going to get scammed, the next thing they're thinking of, what if I don't like the product? How can I get my money back? And they've addressed this under that plus there. You click on it and it tells them exactly how. And as I've said, this addresses current worries. What would hold people back? This is where we can dismantle anything holding the buyers back from buying the products. And then they got this little scroll thing here which says handmade of love, high quality metals, personal engraving, money back guarantee, waterproof, number one most meaningful gift, worldwide shipping. And then the last page we're going to look at, guys, is our story. So this is like the about us section on the website. So they have a literal picture of the Donny here. It's this young dude here. He looks the same age as I am, and he's cooking away with this website. So guys, it's possible. Like, this guy doesn't look anything special. I'm sure we can do it. And as you can see here, I made lots of new friends and had experiences to help me grow as a person. He's relating to the audience. He's creating an emotional response in the reader. I realised how special it was to share memories and feelings with people from a different place. I felt like I was exchanging parts of my life with another country and its people. And this is like sort of reminiscing. Hopefully the audience is also going to have this experience when he reads this out. They're going to be thinking, oh yeah, I remember when I went to this place. Oh, I've got a long distance boyfriend. This guy's just like me. I should buy his jewellery. They got some photos to break up the copy, so it's not just like a wall of text. And then here, this gave me the idea for the name Exchange Life. I wanted to find a way to help people keep those memories close. It makes it seem like a passion project, and he's not just trying to get money. And then this, after a few months of figuring out how to do this, I created the first personalised jewellery pieces. I created them. Sure, mate. I think freaking Ling Lang created them, but go for it, buddy. Oh, and then they got the button there to shop now, call to action after the text. Then they got some stuff here. So this is a genius solution. They've got these bracelets that they sell. I think the woman was wearing them. Yeah, so like you can buy these chains and then put the charms on the chains. And it's advertised that you should buy a new chain whenever you go to a new country. And this increases the customer lifetime value because they're going to come back and buy more chains when they visit more places, which is pretty cool. And then they've got our promise to you. Our jewellery is made one by one with love. We're based in the United States, but depending on where you live, your piece is made and shipped from the United States, Europe, or Asia. This way, we can get it to you quickly and help take care of the planet by reducing shipping pollution. Yeah, I'm just not even going to say anything about that, okay? I think we all know where the products are coming from. And then Exchange Life isn't just about products, it's about remembering your journey, the places and people that matter most. This is such a key line. They're saying, like, you're not buying a little piece of gold or a little piece of silver. You're buying the journey and the places and people that matter most. So they're selling the emotion and not the product. People will pay a lot for a feeling and remembering your journey, but they won't pay a lot for a pointless gold coin. They're selling the meaning and the copy. They're not selling the product. And this applies even more to if you guys are running problem-solving products, because you have to convince the person that their problem is getting solved. You've probably heard this a million times, but if someone's trying to drill a hole in their wall, they're not looking for a drill. They're just looking for a hole in the wall. So you guys need to sell them the hole in the wall. You don't sell them the drill. And that's exactly what they're doing here. They're not selling the little gold coin. They're saying, you're going to remember the people and the places that matter most. So that's cold from them. And then they got some more reviews. And I noticed a lot of the big brands use Junip reviews, so I'm going to try and get these on my website. Faux show. But I think the main takeaways from this whole analysis is that websites, when it comes to dropshipping, websites are not designed to advertise their products. They're designed, well, they kind of are, but I think the number one thing is you've got to convince people that you're not scamming them. That's like the whole thing. You've got to make it look like you're a big brand. Loads of people have bought from you before. It's okay. You don't need to be scared. You can trust them, and that you're going to get high quality products when you buy from them. I think that's the whole thing, is to make it look like an established brand that people can trust. And if your websites are not letting the customers feel that sense of trust, they're not going to buy from you. And it's a huge takeaway that I got from doing this. I'm going to integrate this on my website as well. I'm going to up the social proof massively, and I'm also going to up the mostly the social proof. I'm also going to try and make our product seem higher value, and I'm going to try and sell the emotion and the idea behind the products, because I think I can do that. But yeah, that's my analysis of Exchange Life, guys. Let me know your thoughts in the comments if there's anything I missed, and check out my vlogs if you want to see me on my journey in real time trying to make big bank from ecom. But thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.